नाज़रीन इस वक्त मेरे साथ बारबरा लॉलर है, सीईओ बेकर रियल एस्टेट। इनसे हम बहुत सारी बातें करेंगे कि इन्होंने 2014 में क्या किया, किन किन प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम किया एंड 15 में इनके पास क्या प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे हैं। बारबरा, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good, Zia. Thank you. Nice
Thank
to see you again.
Welcome on board.
Thank you.
2014, great year went. Great year for Toronto real estate, but great year for Baker real estate. Let's
Yes.
talk about certain projects. How 14 was quite a successful year for Baker Real Estate.
It really was. It's one of the years we will remember as a fabulous year. We came out of the gate on January the 4th of 2014 for Centre Court.
Okay.
And it was like a jolt of electricity went through the entire industry. Centre Court brought out core condos,
Yes.
and we sold it out in 2 weeks. It was gone.
Wow.
Over 230 units just sold out. So I think that was like a wake-up call for the industry, and everybody said, we're back, let's get
Yes,
selling,
exactly.
you know. So from there, we went on to launch Easton's Dundas Square Gardens.
Exactly, yeah.
And Dundas Square Gardens is the biggest success story of the year in that it has made Easton's the #1 builder.
For
And
2014?
for
Wow.
2014,
Great achievement,
because we've achieved over 930 sales between February and September. So extraordinary numbers. We also represented Lifetime Developments with their the Code condominiums in
yes.
Forest Hill,
Yeah.
and that was another sellout. We completely sold it out.
Wow.
And that is not a typical location for condominiums. It's not a downtown location. It's Forest Hill, which doesn't very often offer condominiums.
Yeah.
So it was a very interesting fast sale. And most recently, Zia, we've sold the Yorkdale condominiums at Yorkdale Shopping Centre for Metropia and for Context. And that was extraordinary. We brought the first building of 325 units out, and it was gone in a heartbeat. And then they brought on the second building immediately. So within a 3-week period, we sold over 600 units. So I would say it's an extraordinary year for condominium sales for Baker and for our developers, and it really has been great.
No, definitely I've seen 14 as a great year. Let's talk about 15 now. So what do you think about 15?
Well, certainly all of the same strong fundamentals are in place as we go into 2015. So I'm certainly very optimistic and expecting a great year in 2015 for condominium sales. And I know that Easton's is getting ready to come out with a Bloor Street address in January, and Streetcars getting ready to bring out another development at Riverside Square, and Solmar's getting ready to come out, and Remington is getting ready to come out. So a lot of our builders are preparing to bring new product on board. So there's a great feeling of confidence and optimism. And I think that condominiums are really the only affordable real estate for the general buyers, for the newcomers into the country, for the first-time buyers, and for the investors. So I think affordability is a key, and condominiums will answer that in 2015.
Wonderful. If I may ask you, what is the secret of Baker's success? Why there are a lot of developers who their confidence is on Baker, confidence is on you, on your team. So what's the story behind it?
We have been representing developers for 21 years. I think part of it is that depth of experience.
Yeah.
And I think too that we focus on representing developers and new construction condominiums. We're not diversified into other areas of the real estate market. So we really concentrate on representing our developers and giving them the best service that they could possibly have.
Of course, and that's a niche market.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And your Baker expertise is quite in depth in this particular market.
Yes.
No matter how big the project is, how difficult the project is, how tall the building is, I guess you guys achieved all the challenges over the years.
Well, certainly we've sold through hot markets, through really cold markets. Certainly the end of 2008 comes to mind, where there was nobody in the sales offices. Nobody could sell. It was really a bad time. But then the market changes and it comes around again, and you find a way of bringing the market back. And so we have tremendous experience to guide us through all the different markets you experience in the sales arena.
Wonderful. Barbara, end of the day, I believe, and I'm a very strong believer, it's a game of a treatment and it's a game of a relationship. And you guys do treat your brokers quite well as your relationship is all over. And that might be one of the key area where I can see you guys are so successful.
Thank you, Zia. And you know, at the end of the day, it's all about people.
Exactly.
People are everything.
Yes.
So we believe in treating people as we would like to be treated ourselves.
Well, thank you very much, Barbara. We'll definitely continue in the next episodes. Once again, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Zia.
Yeah. नाज़रीन, आपने देखा बारबरा ने बहुत अच्छी तरह बताया कि कॉन्डोमिनियम मार्केट का ट्रेंड कहाँ है, फ्यूचर कहाँ है, 14 क्या हुआ, 15 में क्या होने जा रहा है, वाई बेकर रियल एस्टेट जो है वो इतने सक्सेसफुल क्यों हैं, ये मार्केट में उनकी एक डेप्थ है, ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत अच्छी तरह बारबरा ने एक्सप्लेन किया है। यहाँ से हम चलते हैं एक ब्रेक की तरफ, हमारे साथ रहिए।